Okay, Pisces. Let it go, Pisces. Let it all go. Thank you for joining me to read the signs with Roxy. We're getting into the water signs today. So on Pisces. Pisces, you are the last or the first, depending on how you look at it. Got Strength and the King of Swords popping out. Alright, so I'm going to do this a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and ask very precisely, very, very directly, what is it that is keeping Pisces stuck? Okay, what is it that is keeping Pisces from moving forward during this eclipse time? What do we have for Pisces? Okay? Alright. Scooch back over here a little. Hope you guys are doing well. For Pisces, please tuning in for the Pisces Collective. Okay. Alright. Angels, ancestors, guides, Mother Gaia, higher power, please. We're asking, we're seeking any kind of clarity on what is holding Pisces back at this time. You hear the sirens? What is holding Pisces back at this time, please, Spirit? What is holding Pisces back? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All these cards just flew out. Pisces. I think that you're needing some urgency at this time. For Pisces, please. We got your card. Star card. Oh my god, Pisces. Okay, for Pisces, please. For Pisces. Okay, our first card. This card for me is about honoring the things that have passed. Okay, honoring, maybe people that have passed. It could be also situations. It could be a loved one. Okay, the next card we have is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Pisces, like, what the heck? Wow. Okay. Let me just stop here. Let me just stop here because I'm feeling something. I'm feeling like anger. I'm feeling like something that ended before you wanted it to end. There's also this energy of being stuck. Okay? Feeling a little bit stuck. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. Yeah, that's probably exactly how you feel right now, is that you're like, I have the stamina, I have the desire, I have everything that I need to move forward in that way. But it's just not your time yet. It's just not the time. The next card, the Five of Swords. Feeling as though, I feel like you're like fighting with yourself, and When you're fighting with yourself, you end up fighting with others as well. You end up, you know, having this expectation of things being right or feeling balanced, or, you know, why am I not where I want to be yet? Okay, with this Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, why am I not where I want to be yet? Okay, and if you haven't given thanks for how far you've already come, and for all the people that have, you know, put in energy to help you and to serve you, and whether it's your friends or your family or your ancestors or people who have died before you, you know, there's this feeling of like, give love. If you feel like you want more love, then give love. Okay. Okay. We have the Queen of Wands. This is your next card. And the Three of Wands. So, wow. So the Queen of Wands is looking at this Three of Wands here, and she's supporting him. She's supporting him. She's supporting the energy. She's supporting that feeling, that vibe of knowing, you know, when it is your time. Okay. Okay. So, man, I forget how it goes. I was listening to an astrologer talk about it. But it's about knowing when it's your turn to make your move. Okay. And he explained it in the way of like, if you're in a gas station, and a guy pulls out a gun and he's trying to rob the gas station, and when he's pointing it at you, that's not when you decide to fight back. It's going to be when it's not your turn then, but it's going to be when he, you know, moves away, or he turns away, or he lets his guard down, and that point is your turn. So it's funny the way he explained it. I've always explained it in this way of like, um, having awareness of the symphony that is life, and all of, you know, how everyone is needed to show up and play their instrument, and your instrument is you. Okay, your instrument is you, and you know, it's like, tuning in with God as the conductor, and you showing up you showing up and being like, yeah, I know how to play my instrument. I know when it's my turn. I know how to read my notes. I know, you know, and that in that way too, when you give it to God and you think in your head, oh well, God can, you know, God, if I align more with God, and God will let me know when it's my turn, you know, when it's my turn to play. And that can be a little bit disempowering because you put it outside of yourself. But you need to also understand that you are God, okay? And when you're tuning into is really you. It's not like you go to church and then you're like asking the bishop or asking someone to help you make those kinds of choices. It's really just you and you, okay? And you, the higher you, and the infinite you. Um, so, you know, make sure to know, you know, honor when it is your turn, and don't, you know, honor when it's not, okay? Hope that this helps, Pisces. The message is coming out really clear here. Excuse me. It's a little bit cold today, so these fires, the way that these fires are burning, actually, my boyfriend invested in a axe, and I've been able to cut this wood from the dead things that falls from the trees. All right, friendliness. compassion and delight cultivate a calm mind. Practice the healing power of a compassionate mind. Open your heart to other people without judgment and radiate the message of delight at having them in your life. Aww. That's so interesting because it almost looks like their hair makes this infinity symbol together. And, when I was saying, like, tuning into the infinite you, is a lot of times when we're not able to access the portal that we are able to look into other people and they're able to show us the love and, the hurt and the things that are the power that we have when we bring other people up, and maybe helping other people will help you, calm certain things that are just not going according to plan right now. Okay. And the Five of Swords here for me is kind of showing. Actually, let me pull a clarifier on this Five of Swords just because I feel like I want to say something, but let me just. Can I have a clarifier for this Five of Swords, please, for Pisces? What is this Five of Swords doing here for Pisces, please? What is this Five of Swords, please? Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is clarified by the. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like, yeah. So this Five of Swords is, there's a question of your worthiness here. There's a question of, am I even, like, when I die, you see the way that there's like a coffin here. There's a question here about, this is you getting in your head about, am I worthy enough for people to remember me in this way? Will anyone miss me, or will anyone, you know, pushing yourself in the way of thinking that you need to have a legacy or you need to do certain things before you die, and this ambition, this, like, this feeling of, like, competition, and it's like your worthiness is not on the table. Okay, Pisces, you need to understand that your worthiness is not up for debate. You were born worthy and you will die worthy. Okay? Period. You need to understand that the worth of souls are great in the sight of God. Okay? God, you are God, you are part of God. And the way that you would put it up for debate here, the way that you would think in your mind that you are not worthy of your happiness, you are not worthy of certain success, or certain love, certain balance, certain consistency. There's a part of you that doesn't believe it, then it's always going to be right outside of your vortex, right outside of your game. Okay? And you'll be living more in a lack mindset. Okay? That you want it, but that you don't have it. Okay? Pisces. I love you guys so much. I'm going to pull one of these Aboriginal cards. Let's see what comes through. Your wood is burning so good. For Pisces, please. To align Pisces to the greatest good. What is keeping Pisces back? Alright. Wow. Okay. Forgiveness. Trusting yourself is often harder than trusting others. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences will not be as bad as you think. Wow. Don't worry if you get this wrong. The consequences will not be as bad as you think. And God, I don't know that it's about, like, life and death, but damn, it's really making me feel like, if we do get to the end of this life and you don't feel this sense of worthiness and you're not sure if you're good enough, you're not sure, it's like, you know, God isn't gonna punish you for that. God isn't gonna be like, oh wow, you fucking ruined everything, you wasted everything, you still had so many good times, okay? You still, and the only reason why you look at yourself so harshly is because you have this idea and this ambition that you want to be great and that you want to be better, okay? And you don't have to suffer so much along the way, alright? I also feel very called, like this Wheel of Fortune is, it's calling me to the wheel of suffering and understanding that that you are not your body, that you are not your mind, that you are not your emotions, that you are a third, you are a fourth, you are a greater thing, okay? That you are not just your senses, in this experience, that you are a soul, that you are a deity, and we all are. And there's a practice here. There's a practice of compassion that's asking to come through. So I love you so much, Pisces. I hope that this helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and we can get it out to other Pisces in the world. I love you guys. Peace.